Number 10. US Army. American women soldiers hold 10th place in our list of the most attractive female armed forces in the world. Women have been a part of the war effort since the Revolutionary War, but in the early days they had to cloak themselves in disguise to serve alongside men. Now they were given auxiliary roles. As of 2012, women make up 14% of the US military. More than 165,000 women are enlisted and active in the armed services, with over 35,000 additional women serving as officers. Number 9. Czech Republic Army. For years, Czechoslovakian military regulations did not allow women in the military, and it was after World War II that the enlistment of women into military service was permitted. Czech women fought during World War II with distinction as medical personnel, phone operators and anti-aircraft gun crews. They served in the Czechoslovakian unit in the Soviet Union, in the British Women Auxiliary Air Forces in the United Kingdom and the British Army in the Middle East. Now they have become an integral part of the Czech Armed Forces, and some of their positions proved to be indispensable, especially those in the Air Force. Number 8. Polish Army. Polish Army is at number 8 on our list. Currently there are around 2,500 women in the Polish Armed Forces, and all women have the same rights as men to join and serve in the Polish Army, Navy, Air Force and Special Forces. Number 7. British Army. British women hold the 7th position amongst the most attractive soldiers. They have been integrated into the British Armed Forces since the early 1990s. However, they remain excluded from primarily combat units in the Army, Royal Marines and Royal Air Force Regiment. Number 6. Pakistan Army. The female soldiers of Pakistan are 6th position in the list of most attractive female armed forces. Pakistan is the only country in the Islamic world where women are performing their military duties in the hostile and combat military operations. In 2006, the first women fighter pilots batch joined the Combat Aerial Mission Command of PAF, and women in Pakistan Army have been trained in combat missions, particularly in sniper, airborne and infantry warfare. Number 5. Israel Army. Israel is the only nation to conscript women and assign some of them to infantry combatant service, which places them directly in the line of enemy fire. All Israelis are forced to carry out national service when they turn 18, meaning the nation's military is packed with female recruits. According to current figures, as many as 31% of IDF soldiers are women, 3 times more than the UK. But does that mean that Israel has the world's most attractive armed forces? Number 4. Greece Army. At number 4 on our list are attractive soldiers from the Greek Army. Greece currently has universal compulsory military service for males, under which all men above 18 years of age serve for 9 months. Women may serve in the Greek military on a voluntary basis. They are not required to enlist as men are. Number 3. Australian Army. At 3rd position in our list is Australian Army. Women have served in Australian Armed Forces since 1899. They were restricted to the Australian Army Nursing Service until World War II. This role expanded in 1941-42 when the Royal Australian Navy, RAN, Australian Army and Royal Australian Air Force established female branches in which women took on a range of support roles. Women were integrated into the services during the late 1970s and early 1980s and can now serve in most positions in the Australian Defence Force, including combat roles. Number 2. Russian Army. There's a popular opinion that Russia has the most beautiful girls, slender, well-groomed, with just the right amount of mysterious soul mixed in. Russian women who have played an important role in their country's military history at 2nd position amongst the most attractive armed forces in the world. They performed various duties in the armies throughout Russian history, specifically during the Great Patriotic War. Number 1. Romanian Army. The Eastern European nation has topped our list of the most attractive armed forces. To find the sexiest army recruits in the world, nothing but Romania. The Romanian army ability not be able to boost the firepower of the world's top aggressive powers, but they accept one abstruse weapon that's an apple beater: the sexiest women.